Hey guys. Hey, what's what's going on? I think I'm officially live. And not only that, we got let's see, a couple people already here. RV Butterfly promised me that they'd be here. And Jeffo is here. So thanks so much. And as people come in, I'll try my best to give you a shout out if I can. Um, I'm Dr. Dave, the RV. If you can hear me and see me, just okay. Hey Don, hey, just give me a quick send me another note. Just say I can see you and hear you fine. I'd like to just confirm that I'm here and you can see me. And I hope the picture is okay. Hey, Simple Me Journey. Hey Don, what's going on? Is the picture okay? I'm looking at it and it looks difficult. I had to find this is my rig right here, by the way. Yeah, this is my rig. I'm next now. The sun is over on the other side. It was like so bright. I wanted to do it over there. It was so bright. I had to come over to the weird side, the side that you don't go on because all the other stuff's on that side, if you know what I mean. Okay, good. Hope, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Outdoor Nomad is here. What's going on? Pixels is pixelated. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. I'm using I'm actually using my phone as a hotspot. So I hope it's okay. Um, Too much shade. I know there's nothing I can do, Steve, because the other side is so super sunny. I can't see the screen. It's sunny and really really hot. That's why I've got my little thing on here. It's super hot. I won't be able to see the screen. I would not be able to see what anybody's saying. So I think it's better to have me be a little bit shady and dark as opposed to not being able to see anything. You'd probably see me better over there, but I'd be sweating up a storm and I wouldn't be able to see you. So, Don, it's not the best picture, but I'll deal with it. I hope it's okay. I have no way of knowing how good or bad it is because I can only see my end. So I hope it's okay. Mark Weiner, hey, I'm so glad you're here. My face is out of focus. Well, I can't focus. There's no focus button on a MacBook. I mean, I think maybe you mean it's pixelated. That's probably what you mean. Where did my drink go? Hold on. Oh my God. I'm so thirsty. And hold on one second, guys. Hold on. I got my iced tea here in my cup. Don said bigger things to stress about. That's true. I mean, we got so many crazy things going on in this world, and we're worried. I think this is the first time. Steve, shut up. Anyway, so I'm probably yeah, he's right. I'm probably better. It's probably better that I'm all covered up and shady. Now, this is the first time. Oh yeah, I've got like a message here. It says my connection is unstable. So I'm going to do the best I can, guys. I really am. Can you still see me? Because I just had a weird message that said it's unstable. So give me a thumbs up or something if you can still see me. Jordanelle State Park in beautiful somewhere Utah. It's only about 45 minutes from our home. So Jordanelle State Park, and that's why we have a bad connection. Might need to move away from the vehicle. I'm going to try something. I've got an idea. Give me 1 second. Watch my rig. I'm going to get Yoko to help me because I think I think this might help a lot. So give me just 1 quick second. Nobody leave. Hold on. Hey Yoko. Okay, so I think I'm very, very backlit. So I don't want to take a chance on this. I got Yoko. Could you help me? Is there any way to if I pick this up without the thing falling apart, like just so it's facing this way? It's backlit really badly. Careful. Is that? Oh shoot! You can go further. Go further if you want. Sure. Yoko's here helping me. I think this might be better, guys. That's good. I think. Is that okay? Tell me if that's better. Is that a better? I think that might be a better picture, guys. Is that okay? Somebody tell me. I think that's because we're not as backlit. Thank Yoko. Thanks a million. I think that's much better. Much better. The internet connection is not that great, but we're doing the best we can. And where'd my drink go? Do you see my drink anywhere? Oh, here it is. Okay. So can you guys? I think it's better. Okay. It's not better. Wow. Wow. It looks better on my. Okay. We're gonna start. Okay, guys. So this is. I'm going to entertain some questions if you like, and you can ask me anything you want. Would you rather see my gray hair? Let's take this off and just. Okay. Maybe. I think Outdoor Nomad was right. I look horrible, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to entertain some questions if you have any, but I'll tell you something. Yeah, this is horrible, but interesting. Something in my life 2 days ago. I don't know if any of you have gone through this or have this, but I am the proud owner of you ready? Drum roll. Any guesses? Drum roll, please. I'm the proud owner of can anybody guess? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm the proud owner of a CPAP machine. A CPAP. I was diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea years ago, maybe 3 years ago or so. No, not a puppy. No. Firearm? Well, yes, I am the proud owner of several. Yeah, but I don't really talk. I think if we talk about that on YouTube, they ding you badly. So I don't really talk about that on YouTube at all. But anyway, and there's no reason to really talk about it. But I got a CPAP machine. I was we are dog sitting. We do have our dog sitting dog Oliver right here with us. He's having a great time. It's our next door neighbor's dog. They went backpacking, and we have Oliver for 1 week. If you saw my last video, he seems to be having a great time. But I was diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea about 3 years ago or so, and my dentist friend back in Maryland made me a removable appliance that I would wear every night religiously. I always wear it, but I don't think it was really doing the job that it was supposed to do. So once we came here to Salt Lake, I've had some crazy issues I won't even get into now. That's one of the reasons why I just haven't been doing too many live things. But I just got a CPAP, and last night was night number 2. Night number 1 was awful. The mask wasn't fitting right. I couldn't figure it out right. But night number 2 last night was great, and I actually brought it with me here in the RV. So I'm going to be CPAPing away in the RV tonight, and I'm hoping it's going to change my life, because quite honestly, some of you that I've talked to personally, a couple of you, I've kind of told about some issues I've had going on for the past few months. It's been really, really crazy. It's been really tough for me. And obstructive sleep apnea, for those of you that are not that familiar with it, can cause a lot of the issues that I have actually been going through. So we're going to try it. I'm willing to try anything I can to make myself feel better, because it's just been, I started to think really for a while that once you get to be 65, everything starts falling apart. But that's just not true. It's not true. And I want to live my best life possible. So I'm CPAPing. I'm going to let you know how it goes. I think a few of you said something about, Jeff said, Jeff, CPAP is great. Best night's sleep ever. Well, Jeff, that's how I felt last night, when that air is like kind of forcing its way into you, and you don't have those like hypoxic moments where your body is, your tissues are not being, they're being deprived of oxygen. That can be very, very, very serious. I mean, hopefully I didn't get to the point where it could be that serious, but you can die from it. I mean, you can have heart attacks, stroke, high blood pressure. It can cause all kinds of really bad, really, really, really bad issues. So I'm CPAPing, I guess, probably for the rest of my life, I'm guessing, unless in the future they come out with something different. But I'm hoping it's really going to help. Let's see if there are any other comments about that. Well, they were supposed to give me a CPAP. RV Butterfly saying this. Jeff, I've got the Pure Sleep also. Is that the one that's wait, Pure Sleep? No. I've got Dream. I'm sorry, it's Dream something by Philips. RV Butterfly, they were supposed to give me a CPAP, but the COVID messed that up, so I'm waiting. They said I stopped breathing 5 times in one night. I mean, some people do a lot worse than that, but RV Butterfly, I'm telling you, you should get it as soon as possible. I think at this point, COVID should not be an excuse, because I got mine the minute my doc sent the order in. I got mine like the next day. So they should not be using COVID as an excuse. This is a really serious thing, and you should be able to get it really quickly. I'm pretty sure you should be able to. Let's see. Carl, best night's sleep ever. Open windows and 2 fingers of gin. 2 fingers of gin. No women. Okay. Let's see. Sharon, I got up feeling like I'm hungover and dying when I wake up without my CPAP. You said without my clap, but I know you meant CPAP. Hopefully you don't have the clap also. Hopefully you don't have that. But I know I honestly feel that it could totally be a life changer. This morning, I told Yoko when I woke up this morning, I felt better than I ever have in a long time. And also I went down and made some hot tea, and then I came back and put the CPAP back on and slept for another hour. It was really, really cool. It was great. Carl says, so speaking of Sharon, if I have anything beyond 5 milligrams melatonin, my morning at 6 a.m. is hitting a brick wall. My coffee is drank solid. Mel said her husband has great results with CPAP. Sharon, I know you didn't have that. Let's see. So anyway, that's my latest story. RV Butterfly, here's what you do. Put pressure on them. Say that this is medically necessary. And I know, of course, COVID, people can't use COVID as an excuse for the next year. I know, look, I don't want to downplay COVID. I don't think it's good. Everybody is anxious and stressed about COVID. It's horrible what it's doing to all of us. I mean, even if we don't have it, but what it's doing to the world, the economy, it's crazy. But still, we do have to go on, and they should not be using that as any kind of excuse at all. So that's my life there. Dr. Dave, the CPAP man, call me the CPAP man in the future. I will say this, it was great. One of our subscribers and viewers here, Outdoor Nomad, also known as Steve, rolled through town. He rolled through Salt Lake City on a cross-country trip about 2 to 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, and he got in touch, and we were able to get together. This is great. Now, if you're rolling through Salt Lake City, I can't guarantee the same. I will try my best, just depending on where I am, what I'm doing, but it was really good. Steve and I do have a little bit of history, as if you remember, Steve, Outdoor Nomad, was the one that helped me with my very first Class B, my very first rig ever. He went to California to pick it up for me and drove it across the country to Maryland. So we go back a little bit. He's a great guy, and I'd like to call him a really good friend as well. So Steve, if you're still there, shout out to you. If any of you are ever rolling through Salt Lake City, let me know. We'll see if we possibly can make it work out. We'll see. Somebody said firearm. It's funny. Somebody said, well, when I said it earlier in the show, Dave, what did you, I said, I got something new. And somebody said firearms. I never like to turn this. I shouldn't do this probably, because I'm going to get killed and probably lose subscribers. But should I care at this point? If somebody doesn't want to subscribe to my channel, so be it. I shouldn't share. But this mug is a great mug, and it keeps my iced tea very, very cold. And you know who sent it to me? The NRA sent it to me. Okay, so if you hate me for that, I'm very sorry. I am a really, really peaceful, accepting, loving person who does not judge people on their sexual preference, skin color, religion, gender. The list goes on and on and on and on. But I still have, there will be people that probably hate me for having a mug that says NRA on it. There probably will be, but you can't. I learned in life, you can't please everybody. You just can't. You just can't. Okay, so Jim the dude is here. I am so glad to see Jim the dude coming onto the live show. I really am. By the way, if you're not a VIP, if you're seeing this later, my VIPs got this message by text message that I was going live. It was admittedly, it was a last minute decision. We're here in, where did I say we are? Jordanelle State Park in Utah. You can look it up on the map to see where it is. It's about 40 minutes outside of Salt Lake. It's beautiful body of water over there. My rig right in back of me. If you want to be on that VIP list, if you're not on it, what I'll do is somehow in the comment section, or if somebody has the phone number, I don't have it in front of me, it's not my regular text number. If somebody has it and you want to put it in the comments here, you might want to. I might have it. No, I don't have it here. I'll try to get it to you, put it in the comment section. But becoming a VIP, you're privy to finding out whenever I go live. And this is the first time in, I think, like 3 months I've been live. Don, you are totally correct. I am totally with you on that. You can read Don's message, but it's a sad state of affairs, what's going on in our country. And that's why I believe in protecting myself, protecting Yoko, protecting our neighbor's dog. That because if somebody tries to harm me or any of my loved ones, I feel at the very least I should be able to protect myself. That's all. Nothing more said about that. If anybody has that VIP number, it's an 801 number. You can put it in the comments, and all you have to do is text the word VIP to that number, and you will automatically become a VIP. So I've got a few minutes. Do we have any questions whatsoever? Any questions you want me to answer while I'm here with you guys? And I will tell you, it's honestly an honor and a pleasure and a privilege to be hanging out with you guys. If the quality on this is really, really bad, I may never actually make it live on YouTube after the fact. I might not make it a permanent video. I'm just not sure. It just depends what the quality looks like. So I see a lot of you are with me on being able to protect ourselves. It's not a statement at all on we'd like to be violent, because if you know me, I'm not violent. I'm like the last person that ever wants to be violent. So it's not a statement that I want to go out and be violent. No, it's not that at all. It's simply, first of all, I'll tell you, I love going to the range. It's become like a hobby for me. I love going to the shooting range and seeing how accurate I can get. And I've gotten pretty damn good. Let me see. Some of you were putting the number up. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's asking me, it's detecting that YouTube is asking me if I can show it. So I am showing it. So thank you very much, all you guys. I didn't know what that was. Yumiko, how are you doing? Konnichiwa, or should I say konbawa, because it is evening. Great to see so many of you that I haven't seen live or haven't talked to for a while. I really appreciate it. You guys, if you're not VIPs yet, the phone number that these people are writing down here, I really appreciate you guys. Just text to that number. I will say it. It's because I think some of these messages might go away if I go live, or they might be hidden more. It is 801-893-3810. Text the word VIP to that number, and I put you on the list. And guess what? It's free. I don't charge anything. I don't charge a thing. Some of you guys are really funny. Konbawa, Yumiko. Yoko-chan is right here with our... I wonder if Yoko can bring out Oliver for a second. I know they're probably doing something else. I don't want to interrupt them. It's okay. It's all good. So in the remaining time we have, I'm here for you. If you have any questions at all about anything, RVing, life, I will tell you now. I haven't told many people this. In fact, I've only told a small handful, but I will tell you now, only because maybe if I say it, it's going to give me more incentive to do this. So I am in the process of actually writing a book. It'll be the second book I've ever written in my life. I wrote a book about 13 years ago. It was my first attempt. It was like, let's just say I had like a very small cult following. But this book is going to be really good, really serious. Many of you have seen a lot of my episodes about being able to afford an RV or not being able to afford one, or always paying cash or never taking out loans for things. I'm writing a book on helping the regular person, and we're all regular people, the regular person with personal finance, getting wealthy, becoming wealthy. And I am not a financial planner, as you know. I do not have any training in that whatsoever. So you might not want to buy the book. However, being a regular guy and having made all the mistakes that we've all made over so many years, and now I think I'm doing a lot of things right, and I figured out a lot of things over decades. I'm going to share everything in a very, very simple to read, cookbook style format. Excuse me. So anybody reading this book is going to say, hey, personal finance has been so complex in the past, but now I totally, totally understand it. And wow, yeah, I'm going to be more secure financially, and I'm going to have more money in retirement, or I'm going to do whatever you want to do. That's how simple I'm going to make it. I've got a way of speaking, I think, in a very simple voice. The books that are written by financial planners are just, they're like way over our heads, and they're like 500 pages. This is going to be simple, short, to the point. You're going to want it. And I'll tell you something else. It's not a moneymaker. I'm honestly doing this out of my heart. It's a passion of mine. I love helping people with finance. The book won't be free, but there's really no money in writing a book. I mean, I know that from the beginning. It's okay. I'm just happy to be able to put my time and energy into this and help. If I help a handful of people, I will be super, super, super happy. Let me catch up with some comments that you guys have been making. Oh, so RV Butterfly has you've written 3 books. I'm going to check them out. Very, very cool. Steve says, impress. Yeah, Steve is a recipient of my original book, Impress the World with Your Body. It's called Impress the World with Your Body in 7 Days. Now, it was my first attempt. I think it's decent, although some of the stuff now that I wrote in it 13 years ago is outdated. I think it still might be available on Amazon. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I don't do anything. I don't publicize it in any way, just because it's 13 years old and I just don't mess around with it anymore. But I don't know. There's a chance you could find it somewhere. Who knows? Let's see. So again, does anybody have a question? Does anybody have a question that you want me to answer in the remaining moments? I'm on battery power here. I'm not sure how long my battery is going to last, but if you have a question, I'm going to answer your question right here and right now. There's nothing like a really nice glass of iced tea on a really hot day. There's nothing like it. I don't want I hope my laptop doesn't blow away. Okay. And also, I'm reading a book right now. I just started. I can't remember the name of the book, but I'm going to recommend it if I like it. I'm in the first chapter only, and I've got it on my Kindle right here. And if I like it, I'm going to recommend it. So far, I'm really enjoying it. But I'll tell you more about it as I get into it, just to be fair. Let's see. Mel says bear spray, and we carry for those who don't want a firearm. It will stop anything. And I don't. And I don't want. I didn't really want this live stream to turn into a gun discussion either, a firearm discussion. That's not the purpose of it at all. Jim the Dude, it's hot in Baltimore. And Jim, I think I sent you a picture of this one time. There's somebody here in Salt Lake. Well, I'm in the park right now. I'm in Jordanelle State Park, but there's somebody in Salt Lake that has the license plate that says the Dude. And every time I see, and it's local, so it's near my house. Every time I see the license plate, I think of you, my friend, the Dude. James Shear is Jim the Dude. So everybody say hello, Jim the Dude. I'm waiting for a question. I will answer anything you want, almost anything. Any problem So Tampa John says, any problems going state to state with the virus? So Yoko and I have really been staying local to Utah since COVID started. I have not done any travel for business whatsoever. As a matter of fact, my regular business, I'm taking a sabbatical this entire summer. It's been some of the things I've been going through. I just needed time off from my regular business, the regular business that I own, the dental coaching and consulting thing. So that's a whole nother story. I need some time off of that. But so I used to do a lot of traveling for that and a lot of speaking for that. So no travel at all since March. The only travel we've been doing is in Sarony, which is the name of our RV, Pleasure Way. It's a 2006. And we've been right now sticking to Utah. We had a big trip planned for June, for last month, but a lot of the RV parks and some of the destinations we were going to canceled what we were going there for. We were actually going to do a half marathon, which, by the way, I'm definitely not in shape right now for a half marathon at all. So I'm kind of glad it was canceled. But other than that, we've been sticking local to Utah. My son recently moved to Seattle, and we're planning sometime in the near future a road trip to Seattle, which is only about 12 and a half hours from Salt Lake, so that's not terrible. How long have I been married? To wonderful Yoko, I've been married 13 years. 13 years. We've been together more like at least 15 years. Been married 13. However, I will tell you, I had an original marriage. I had one of those first marriages, almost like a college sweetheart. I was married that time 23 years. 23 years. So with Yoko, 13 years. We're catching up. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? What's going on? Were there any questions I missed? Let's see. Oh, yeah. So Steve, Outdoor Nomad, did 15 states in 5 weeks. And he says there are no problems traveling state to state during this crazy pandemic. So, Steve, thanks for that. Thanks for saying that. Any other questions? Paul, I have 2 broken teeth. No way, really? That's horrible. 2 broken teeth, no insurance. Can I request a dentist for a temporary covering rather than a crown or a reconstruction? Is it a good idea? Paul, my answer to that would be, first of all, without seeing your broken teeth, without seeing x-rays, without seeing you personally, I can't tell you that. It's just, there's so many possibilities. But the short answer is yes. If you cannot afford full coverage crowns or implants or whatever you might need, whatever it might be, I'm not sure what you need, there are always less expensive solutions. They might not be as good, but you shouldn't be walking around with broken teeth. That's dangerous and bad in many ways. So see your dentist. Make sure you've got a good dentist, because some of the schlocky dentists out there might not want to do something like that. But there are always ways that you can do something. I mean, dentistry is not inexpensive in the U.S. It's kind of expensive, as you know. But there are always alternatives to the standard treatment, which you should talk to your dentist about. Just, you should ask your dentist. He or she hopefully can guide you in that direction. Lisa is making collard greens and cornbread and sweet potato. It sounds like you are somewhere in the South, and I am loving that. Wow, it's making me hungry, Lisa. I'm loving that. It sounds wonderful. Enjoy your collard greens, cornbread, and sweet potatoes. And I guarantee you're not in Manhattan doing that. I'm betting that. Tampa John, taught finance, no debt unless appreciable assets. Yes, Tampa John, I would agree with you 100% on that. You're going to read my book because we're on the same page, as they say, for sure. And guess what? An RV, as much as I love it, it's not an appreciating asset. It's just not. They go down in value financially. Let's see. What else? Yoko wants a puppy. I don't know. I mean, unfortunately, those of you that missed maybe some of my last episodes, Boo Boo, after having Boo Boo, our cat, for 20 years, he passed peacefully about, I don't know, close to 2 months ago, something like that. Around 2 months, close to 2 months ago, he passed. We kept him going strong until the end. He passed peacefully in Yoko's arms, literally. It was very, very, very difficult. Very difficult. We loved him with all of our heart. We are definitely cat people, but we love dogs. I grew up with dogs always in our family. We had cats and dogs, and so did Yoko. So we both love animals. So I don't know. I was thinking about that this morning though. If we were to ever get a dog, I would. If we were to ever get a dog, I would. Speaking about protection, I would want a dog that could absolutely protect our family. I wouldn't want one of these little miniature somethings. I'm not that, and it does not have to be a full bred. In fact, I'm one that really believes in adopting or rescue dogs, getting a rescue. So I'm all for that. But I would really want a dog that would make somebody think twice before they came into my house unannounced. Let's say that. I would want that. Let's see, Lisa. Oh, Gastonia. Oh, so I know Gastonia. I believe isn't Gastonia right off of Interstate 85? I think Interstate 85 in North Carolina. I spent some time in North Carolina, Lisa. I did a 1-year general practice residency back in the day that I was actually a practicing dentist. I did a 1-year general practice residency in beautiful downtown Greenville, North Carolina, and I loved it. I love the Carolinas. And I'm not just saying this, I'm not pandering. There really is something about the beautiful blue sky in Carolina that is it's like breathtaking. I hope you guys don't have any pollution now, because when I was there in 1980, it was just the most beautiful sky you'd ever want to see. And then when I got back to Maryland, I looked up at the sky and I said, this is not the way the sky is supposed to look. It's supposed to look Carolina blue. It really is. Let's see. So Jim, I know pit bulls get a bad rap, but they are wonderful, loving dogs. I had a friend who had 3, and you always think, pit bulls are scary, they're dangerous. They're not. They're actually really loving dogs. I think the ones that we hear about that are bad, they're trained to fight in bad ways. But pit bull, I keep saying pit balls. I don't know why my mind is on balls. It shouldn't be really. They're loving, they're lovable dogs. So Jim, when I come back into town, I'd love to meet your dog for sure. Oh, cool. Carolina's still beautiful. I'm sure it is. Lisa and Don, thank you for that. So let's see. RV said something, and I got to show it here because YouTube is not letting me. Yoko needs a Shih Tzu. See, it's funny. YouTube picked up the word Shih Tzu. They picked up, and they thought that was a bad word, and I had to actually okay that comment. So now Yoko needs a Shih Tzu or Pomeranian, protective dog, mixed breed, pit bull. Get a puppy. Sweet. Thank you for that, RV Butterfly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mini doxies. Wow. Forget guard dog bit. Simple Me says, I'm waiting for my RV after retirement. Butt house. Or but those, I'm not sure what that was. And Simple Me Journey. Yeah. Okay. I know that's Nettie. But Nettie, I didn't understand what butt house was. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. It might have been a weird autocorrect or something like that. Oh God, you guys are the greatest. I love you guys. You guys are so cool. Some of you have been with me for quite a long time. I know Nettie Holmes, who calls herself Simple Me Journey. You've been with me a long time now, Nettie. And many of you, and forgive me if I don't give you a shout out, because a lot of you here that are VIPs have been with me a long time. And I really, again, from my heart, truly appreciate that, guys. I really do. It means a lot to me. Um, oh, oh, okay, Nettie, I see you purchased land and you're getting a tiny house built. Cool. Send pictures when you can, or put something on your channel or something. I'd love to see that. Very, very, very cool. That's great. Um, Mel says, we got this book, The Right Dog for You. It gave us good insights into what dog fits our lives. It directs us towards working breeds. Thanks, Mel. I appreciate that. Again, it's not a given that we're getting a dog. We might go petless for a while, only because it's giving us a tremendous amount of freedom. We can pick up and do anything we want at any time without having to worry about who's going to walk the dog, if we have to take a cat with us. So we're kind of enjoying some freedom for right now. So I'm not sure, but you just never know. You never know what's going to happen. You just really, we don't know at all. What else, guys? What else? I will tell you, we're approaching 40 minutes on this. I'm going to probably say goodbye in a few minutes, because Yoko is cooking up a special dinner for us tonight. It's our favorite dinner to eat while we are RVing, and I'll share with you what it is. Now, I will do a caveat, because some of you have been with me back in the days that I was a strict vegan, no animal products whatsoever. These days, Yoko and I do eat fish and seafood. So some of my older vegan friends probably would disown me for that, but I have to be honest, I feel better, and Yoko, we feel better when we have some fish protein and seafood protein. So that's a caveat right there for anybody that's been with me so long. They didn't know that I'm doing that. But so what Yoko is cooking up now is it's ahi tuna. I think she's going to pan sear that, and with all kinds of really good veggies, and I think some type of baked potato. And it's like our standard dish when we go camping. It's just, she cooks it up so well. And depending on the weather, we'll either eat inside the van or outside on the picnic bench. But it's still on the other side of the van. It's so sunny and hot. We'll probably end up eating inside, I'm guessing. But it's just so delicious. And it's so much fun to cook when you camp. The food just tastes better, doesn't it? It just tastes so good. It really does. Lisa, yes, agree. Love seafood. Let's see what else we got here. Yumiko, sorry, I love dogs and cats, but here is money-related question. Have you heard of FIRE movement? Of course, this is not for regular people, I guess. The FIRE movement. Actually, I don't know what that is, Yumiko. If you want to expand on that a little bit, I don't know. I've not heard of it, so I can't say. But there's a lot of stuff I haven't heard of. When it comes to personal finance, I will tell you this. I'll give you like a brief forward or a brief introduction to my book. I like to keep things really, really, really simple. And I found that when you do that, they really work in a big way. Really simple. So I will share that with you as the book comes out. It's not going to be for a little while. I'm really taking my time writing it. I'm not in any hurry. I don't need to make money right now on a book. I'm doing, as I said, I'm doing it from my heart, and it's going to be awesome. I promise you, it's going to be an awesome book. Let's see. Mel's driven. Oh, have I driven to New England? Yes. When I lived in Maryland, Mel, yes, I drove to New England a lot. Hiked the Appalachian Trail up in New Hampshire, the White Mountains, hiked. We've done some backpacking there. I hiked up to the summit of Mount Washington a couple times. I love New England. New England is a beautiful state. That was a joke. I know New England. I know it's not a state. I believe New England's okay, but here's my geography trivia. I think New England starts at Connecticut. I think Connecticut's the first like official New England state, I think, and then goes up, of course, to to Maine. I believe Connecticut and Rhode Island are considered New England. I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they are. I think they are. Oh, hi, Yoko. Oh, come. Oh, Yoko is here with Oliver, the dog that we're dog sitting for. So we're having a big dog discussion too, Yoko. Here, where's can I pick Oliver? Come here a second, Oliver. Here's Oliver. Hey. Say hi to the camera, Oliver. Your first live stream, right? That's Oliver. We are, for those of you that missed my last video, we're actually dog sitting. This is not our dog. We're dog sitting for our next door neighbors who are on a week vacation. And I want to tell you, all animals gravitate towards Yoko. For some reason, there's something about Yoko that animals just, they love her. It's her, I don't know if it's her sweetness, her caring demeanor, but they just love Yoko, and Oliver included. So Oliver, I think, wants to go back to Yoko, right?
No, I think he wants to walk.
He wants to walk. Okay, Oliver, I'll let you down gently. I'll let you down gently. Okay, you got him?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will not walk. Okay.
That was Oliver. We're dog sitting for this week, and it's been awesome. We are having such a good time dog sitting Oliver.
So we will walk.
Okay, go. Yeah, I'm going to be finishing the live stream in a few minutes. And I told everybody about the special dinner you're making tonight. Have you started making it yet?
Oh.
I'm starved. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Yoko, many people say hello to you. Okay, guys, I am really hungry. Yoko's taking Oliver for a little walk. Then I'm going to press for dinner. I'm going to really press for dinner. Is there anything else? Any last minute comments whatsoever? I'm so glad we could do this, and I really hope the video quality was at least, I hope it was at least doable. I really hope it was. NRA just subscribed, got your 6. Got your 6. I don't know. Hi, Yoko-san from Yumiko. You can actually, Yumiko, you can even call her Yoko-chan. She would love it if you called her Yoko-chan. Very informal nickname, so that would be fine. You don't have to be formal with my Yoko. Bon appetit. Yes, Yoko is a, but here's the thing. Here's a little bit of trivia about Yoko. She doesn't love to cook. She does a lot of things very, very well. She's a great cook, but she doesn't love to cook. Like ordinarily at night, if we're having dinner at home, if we're cooking, we'll kind of cook dinner. Sometimes we'll cook together. Sometimes we'll get to go. We love all different types of Asian food. So we will get Chinese, Japanese, Indian, Thai. Did I miss anything? We'll oftentimes get that to bring it back home. We'll do that, and we'll cook at home a lot as well. Yeah, hey Sharon. Yeah, and it was. I'll speak for everybody. It was great. I really mean this. Let me put my drink down. It was great. It was great to see you all. You guys mean a lot to me. Without my community here of VIPs, I would feel like I don't have a real community. So I really appreciate you, VIPs. Sorry, we're getting some wind and my laptop is shaking a little bit. Jim the Dude, see you soon. Outdoor Nomad, Sharon, all you guys, Don. Too many to mention right now. Love you all. I say that from my heart. I really do. Stick with me. I'm going to try to do more live streams as the days and weeks progress. I'm so glad we got to do this, guys. I really am. See you soon. Be safe out there. This world and this country are, I don't even want to go into it, crazy. Things are crazy. And it gets me upset a lot too, how watching the craziness unfold around me, it's too much. Love you all. See you later. Bye.